Welcome to room 1046 of the hotel. A mysterious man. And then the next 7 days happened. A series of things that are commonly understood. No one knows the answer yet. The unidentified individuals in this case are horrifying. Let's join today's real case. Wednesday, January 2, 1935. Around 1:20 in the afternoon. One person has arrived from a man who is not written. Front desk check-in at Hotel Canterbury. Hans Dane. He stayed in room 1046 of 10% of the hotel. Those who have eyes. The age of this man is between 20 and 35 years old. Brown. On the skin next to the ear. There is a clear scar. He was wearing a black coat. The whole person looks generous. The luggage was unpacked and went to his room. His suitcase is very expensive. I think all I've got is a toothbrush, toothpaste and a comb. How strange. Why do you carry an empty box when you stay in a hotel? Room service. So Wenyan told her to go into the room and clean up. Don't hesitate to ask her out. Because his friend will ship soon. Noticed. And he closed the window. Except for the dark of the bed. All the clothes were put out by him. Others in the hotel room. The hotel staff mentioned the... Imagine that. Big hotel room. It was dark. Just a little bit of light and a little bit of light. And the silhouette is projected onto the wall. What a crowd. It also impressed the staff of the hotel. The service is in the warehouse. The police statement mentioned. What are you afraid of? Why are you worried? He seems to have a secret he doesn't want anyone to know. Check in 7 days at PM. Enter the room again with a new towel. There is a reverse view in the room. Wen was lying in bed, fully dressed. Eyes are big. It's still dark. She saw a toilet on the bed. On top. Please contact me in 15 minutes and wait for me again. The day after check-in on January 3rd. The clothes are in the morning. 10:30 to 10:46 rooms. Go to the warehouse. Once, he checked the outside of his room. He sent the text to the warehouse. The house was destroyed with a spoon outside. But I didn't want him to enter the room. Wen is sitting on the bed. He didn't want to buy it. I don't want to eat rice. I don't want to eat breakfast. I'm really not good. Yes, why do you want to reverse the outside of the room? Depending on the situation. The text seems to be imprisoned in the room. It was dried by the friend named TikTok. Around 4 in the afternoon. Please enter the 1046 room and send dry towels. To the mouth. She came to the room and there was no sound from the man. He knocked carefully. Immediately do a rough sound. Answer. It's a new towel for the clothes. The warehouse has been inspected. There are new towels available. But the people in the room are not. We don't need it. Then it's night. A woman who lives in room 1048. There was a big problem in the next room. Men and women. 1055 of the same product. The good thing about the room is that it has been sent. Where is the sound of the hotel labor department? This is the beginning. Things were getting weirder and weirder. The third day of stay on January 4th. Around 7 in the morning. The hotel's reception staff noticed the text. The property has been in use for a long time. So he arranged for a baggage delivery. 1046 room love. Of course, it's on the order, don't hit it. But the baggage man did knock. And he got a deep, low sound. This is the way it is. But it has been reversed. Can't fight at all. Repeat and knock again. The person with black noodles doesn't have it. The baggage man drank too much. So it's a kind reminder. Please, sir, put the box away. Big one and a half small one. 1046% of the room is not normal. Then another one was arranged. Luggage manager in the study room. One-time baggage check-in. By the faint light. He saw Shuan lying naked on the bed. Seems drunk. The baggage manager noticed the text. The white quilt under me seems to be dark. But he was too embarrassed to go and look. Just drop it on the ground. Put it back in the tube and it will be sold. Then it will be around 10:30 to 10:45 in the morning. 1046. This is the usual display of the room. Arrange again. The baggage is delivered to the room. This is a baggage room. I was stunned by what I saw in front of me. It was a police statement. Let me enter the room. The man is kneeling in the room. 10 inches of floor space. Use knee and elbow support. Hand hug. I saw blood on his hip. So it's on. Glanced around. Bedroom and bathroom. It's all blood. I was immediately run down. Psychological student. The text is less than 1 meter away. Kneel on the ground where you are. You are a cowboy. Isn't the posture of the warehouse too strange? The police arrived at the warehouse. The original text has been heavy. He was bound with pins around his neck, wrist, and ankle. Seems to have suffered a lot. His blood has even arrived on the walls and ceiling of the bed. How did the blood get to the ceiling? Look at the mouth on the person. It's not going to bleed 3 meters. Check it out. How many times is the last part of the text? Hip fracture. He was also stabbed in the chest. Plus, his lung was punctured. There are bright bruises on the neck. It means he was strangled by a beard. It is worth noting that. I don't know why you're still alive. This is a police detective. The warehouse was with him. Text answer someone. Then the meaning is about to fall into a blur. And it's almost impossible. This is the best sentence in the text. I fell by the bathtub. You can fall by the bathtub. The reason for solving the bloodstain next to the bathtub. But the thorns on Siwen. There are ligature marks on the neck. And bound hands. So what's going on? And the blood on the ceiling. He made it up by himself. In the warehouse for a short exchange. Lose knowledge at the bottom of the text. Sent to the hospital for treatment. Root generation. There are big stains on the body of Shuan. Born 6 or 7 hours ago. 6 or 7 hours ago. So yeah. Baggage for a first time. Please check the status of the warehouse. He has already suffered. But why did he not cry for help? Instead, it should be shipped. Unless someone else is here. That's the way it is. The police are investigating the house in 1046. Did you find any weapons? We don't have any of your personal belongings. Not others is to rule out the possibility of self-destruction. 4 fingers were extracted from the bottle. Probably from a woman. Song Yi late in the morning. Wen died in the hospital. Check in at the hotel. Wendon lives in Los Angeles. But the law police didn't find it. There is no text in this article. They suspected that he was using a false name. And his warehouse was placed in the warehouse. Next, the police will check and replace it. On the body of Wen's mysterious friend. Unfortunately. Search for this person's results and report the most lost results. The case has been in place for many months. This is the burial of the warehouse. They suddenly received an anonymous person. He will pay for everything. This person is. Why do you need to pay for the funeral? He will be that mysterious friend. Sure enough, on March 23rd. Wrapped in gold. It was sent to the warehouse. There are no flowers on the funeral wall. Also arranged by anonymous people. There's a card on it. It will always be yours, Lewis. The case was about 1.5 years old in 1936. A woman saw it in a magazine. He wrote an article about a case in which he was killed. It was myself who posted the article. Years ago, Atmers, the son of the family. He was 17. The woman is confused. Because in the spring of 1935, I have never received a letter. 3 printed letters. Strange letter received in 1935. But it wasn't January 1935. He has already passed away. The woman did not know what she knew. The warehouse does not use typing. And the person in the letter is very unfamiliar. A period of time. Someone revealed to the police. He was once with another man. So we were living together in Kansas City. That man is likely to be the mysterious person. Jump to the beginning of the 21st century. A doctor named John Zuckerberg has lost his watch. It's an article on a text case. Received one since birth. That's what the local people did. Feng accidentally found a box. There are a lot of noodles. Articles and articles on the case. Beating people. The owner of the box is elderly. Dead. The box is not shipped with money. Unfortunately, there are no people who beat the warehouse. What the hell is this? Lost. In the mountains. Never again. For many years. Everyone has their own guesses about the case. Well, 3 things depend on it. The first recommendation ratio is high. There's this mysterious man called Mika. I lost the text in room 1046 by myself. It's good to print, someone mentioned it before. This article was written in Kansas City with Another man living together. And hotel service, room service, etc. There's another guy's voice. No, even if it is recommended, it is really a pity. The police have been trying to determine whether or not this is the case. The second is that the promotion is for the warehouse, not the warehouse. The hotel manager and the hotel manager. An inspector of the elevator operator has. The night of the crime. Ladder operation, I have seen a dress-up light. Bright woman went up the ladder for 10 minutes. Women's black beetle. The weight is about 50 kilograms. Height is about 166 centimeters. Wearing a black coat. Ladder operation. The woman sued him. You can send a man to room 1026 by yourself. It's possible that a woman made it. She was looking for room 1046, where Kevin was. Ladder operation, I saw the name again on 9. The woman and Ichizu weigh her height. Different men walk together. Then whether the man will do it or not. This is it. The police were found in room 1046. Up to 4%, possibly from the fingers of women. The woman who stayed in room 1048 last night once voted. The noise of men and women next door. So this is a woman and having sex with her. The man who went out together at the wine bar. It may have had a major impact on Wen's death. Third reason. The text is due to the infidelity of his fiancée. Because he died not long after that. Mentioned in an article by Street Day. He was buried in a public cemetery. Article watch soon. The company suddenly received a message. Anonymous woman beating. She knows your way. The Chinese people are not buried in the graves of the Chinese people. His funeral has been arranged. Does the person chasing him know? What happened to the text? Woman answers. I knew he was in trouble. Then the bundle was passed. Same here. Another man arrived at the warehouse. Don't bury it in people's graves. I wish to bury him in Nyangong's grave. Accompanying my sister. I will send the money to pay for the funeral. The man is sorry. He killed a girl he had married. Before the bundle pass. The man snapped again. The price is usually lower. Soon. There is a flower shop that received one. Asked to send 13 roses to the funeral of Wen. The old flower shop is here. And the beat-up man mumbled something. I made it on behalf of my sister. Everyone knows it to this day. On the night of January 4, 1935. What happened to room 1046 of the hotel? Wen is really imprisoned. I really suffered because I betrayed my fiancé. Unfortunately, the truth of this case remains.